It's the GOAT Coach, Coach T Flow, and welcome back to another episode with Coffee with Coach. So it is still no fill in the blank November. November is a month that, going off the challenge, you're supposed to withstand or refrain or fast, whatever word you want to use, from something that you like. So I'm just giving you guys an update. Also, we're going to go into why your fitness journey is stalling out or failing. Like your car, everything might be good today. Tomorrow, car won't crank up, or you at a red light and all of a sudden it cuts off. And you're like, oh my God, you got traffic behind you. Everybody been in this situation before. You from the hood, or it might just click. You got all these cars behind you. You holding up traffic. You just feel so embarrassed. But we're gonna talk about, when it comes to your fitness journey, what might be stalling out your fitness journey, and make sure you stay launched in with us, stay engaged with us to hear the last tip that we talk about on your fitness journey, because this one is what probably 90% of people failing. It's probably because of the last reason we're getting into. So let me give you guys an update on my no fill in the blank November. My fill in the blank is no coffee November. If you didn't know yet, and I did a couple videos by. If you go back and look at the old videos, check me out when I first started. Now, I did give me a 1-day grace period because I was really going to wimp out. And the reason I'm using the word wimp out is because that I was going to do what a lot of guys do anyway. November is no shave November for guys. It's supposed to take that money that you don't use for getting your hair cut or getting your shave and donate to a charity of your choice. But to me, a lot of charities are scams. So I'm not going to give nobody no money. They already what they call them nonprofits. They get a lot of money. So I'm the one that's broke. I need some money. Somebody give me some money. But that was going to be easy. Doing a no shave. I mean, that's easy. So I thought, I was like, come on, GOAT. What is something that you can take away from yourself for 30 days that's going to be a challenge, a real challenge? This is not a challenge. I go 2 weeks out of haircut like religiously. That's 2 more weeks. We in there. So it was coffee. I drank coffee every single day for years. I can't even go back to when the last time I didn't have. I mean, that's just how much. I don't know when the last time I didn't have a cup of coffee. I don't. Now I know now because I've been doing the challenge. But before then, I didn't know. And I figured out the day of November 1st, I figured out, this is what it is. This is coffee. The name of the podcast is Coffee with Coach. Literally. So we have been withstanding and refraining from coffee. Now, days like this, nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Days like this, Sunday, it's nothing like waking up to a freshly brewed cup of coffee. I mean, and the long nights, the nights coach might be editing or at a football game or something like that. I get in late, have to capture, drop all the equipment back into the system. That might take another hour. So I might be getting up out this guy sometimes 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. And depending what night it fall on, I had to get right back up at 4:30. So I am exhausted. Those nights, like with those mornings like that, a cup of coffee is that one thing that spews you back up, get you back in gear, and you better start your day. But with me fasting from coffee or no coffee November challenge, it has been a challenge. But guys, I think today is the 9th. Going into today, I'm good. Like, we're a third of the way done with the month, and I'm good. Do I have cravings? I do. Do I want a cup of coffee right now? I sure do. But it's not about what I want. It's about completing the challenge. And that's where, to me, the mental part of fitness is so important. It really is. And we'll talk about it a little bit more. But when you set a goal for yourself, and I think when we set goals, some people, now I'm very optimistic. Some people are overachievers, some people are underachievers. But when you set a goal for yourself, it should be on the top end of realistic, meaning that, it should be a realistic goal, but it should be a little far-fetched, like no shaving. That was too easy. But coffee, I knew that was going to be a challenge because I'm so invested in coffee, not just for rec, meaning I like it. My endorphins in my brain is like the taste of coffee, but also when it comes to my lifestyle, coffee have caffeine in it. I put a little sugar, little cream in it. The carb and the sugar, the caffeine boosts me up on those mornings where I'm tired. So it's actually an elixir to my lifestyle, so to speak. So going without of it has been a challenge, but the mental fortitude, the mental willpower, the strength to tell my body, hey, I run this. This right here run this. You don't run this. I run this. It's nothing like it, guys. I mean, and maybe it's the control freak in me, knowing that I self-lord and master over all this. This is my temple. I run the temple, and everybody can't do that. Everybody can't say, hey, I'm not going to eat these Oreos, or I'm not going to eat this ice cream, or I'm not going to eat these Doritos, or whatever your vice is, this sodas, whatever it is. A lot of people do not have the willpower to say no. And I do from coffee. And it's not easy, but it's necessary to work your brain. The brain runs everything else. If you want to lose weight, it don't start with the body. It starts with the brain. You have to ditch that. You have to you have to etch that thought into your brain till you wholeheartedly believe it. And then the brain has to develop a plan to achieve it. So once you do that, once you develop the plan, once you get it together, that's when you put it into motion. And that's how it goes. If it's a thought and it's not dredged in your head, I want to lose weight, but you haven't systematically thought it out, the odds of you failing are real high because you haven't just etched that in your brain that, hey, this is what I want to do, and this is how I'm going to do it. This is my start date. This is my plan. This is how I'm going to eat. This is how I'm going to train. When all those components come together, you have a higher probability of achievement. So I just want to give you guys a quick update on my No Coffee November challenge. So proud of myself. And guys, I know it's the 9th. We're third of the way through with this thing, but don't be afraid to get on the train. If it's something that you feel like, you know what, I know we're 9 days in, but I wanna refrain from I don't know, I don't want to refrain from cookies, or Twinkies, whatever you like to eat, that you shouldn't be eating, or not even something that you shouldn't be eating, something that you like that you can go without. I think that's the best thing to do. Meaning, like, you might be somebody who, let's say you go to the movie, you're a movie buff. You go to the movies twice a week. Every week you go to the movies. Twice a week. You go to Tuesday matinee, then you go to the movies Saturday night. Take that away. Whatever you like to do in November, take it out. Go through it. You can do it. So to go with you. And of course, if you need any help, any encouragement, say, I want to go without. How can I do it? I do my best to encourage you. Because, like, even check this out. I legit, and this ain't no cap now. I legit have 3 fasts or withholding going on at any given time. Case in point, no coffee. That's a given. A whole month. Boom. No shave. Easy. Still, I'm going out. Well, let me take that back too, because I don't want to be looking crazy on camera, and I know I'm about there now. So I am about to shave, but I'm going to take some off my lip a little bit, because it's getting to be irritable when it's on my lips. I don't want to, just look horrible. But going to the barbershop, I should say, I'm not going to do that. And from on Sundays to Tuesdays, I always fast. I do my smoothie fast. So those are food, grooming, and coffee. Those are 3 things that I am fasting at any given point during the week. So those are 3 things that, make my quality of life better if I did have them. And to me, my endorphins, my dopamine. But there are also 3 things my body has said, hey, you can go without this and life will be okay. You're not going to die. Life goes on. And I'm proving that point every week. Now, when December 1st gets here, am I going to slam me a good old pot of coffee? I sure am. I might even drink 3 cups that day. Definitely going to slam 2 cups. But it's all in fun of challenging your brain, guys. Gotta challenge our brains, okay? All right. Next up, drum roll.